Have you ever bought ginger to keep at home, only to find that after just a few weeks it became shriveled or started sprouting? Such a waste, isn't it? Don't worry, today I'm going to share an incredibly simple trick with surprisingly effective results. With just one common ingredient, you can keep ginger fresh and fragrant like new for up to 6 months. This method is very easy. Anyone can do it at home, and the results will definitely satisfy you. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Let's get started. Method 1. Storing ginger with baking soda. First, make sure the ginger you buy is not wet. If there is a little dirt on it, that's perfectly fine. Ginger naturally contains a lot of moisture inside, but its outer skin is quite dry. If the skin becomes wet, it will be much harder to store, and the ginger will spoil more quickly. So, if you want to store ginger for a long time, avoid letting it come into contact with water. Next, prepare a sturdy cardboard box. Depending on the amount of ginger, you can use a large or small box. You can use old clothes, newspaper, or dry kitchen paper towels to absorb moisture and spread them evenly inside the box. Then, take some baking soda, the kind used for baking, and sprinkle a thin layer on the bottom of the box. Place the ginger on top in a single layer without stacking them because pressure can cause the ginger to spoil. If you have a lot of ginger, repeat the layers, paper, baking soda, ginger, until the box is full. Keep the ginger away from direct sunlight because light will cause it to spoil more quickly. A cardboard box helps block light, which is very important since ginger should not be exposed to sunlight. If exposed to the sun, the skin will dry out, affecting the moisture and nutrients inside. So, store the ginger in a cool, well-ventilated place. The cardboard box also helps maintain a stable temperature, not too hot and not too cold, which keeps the ginger fresh. In addition, baking soda helps prevent sprouting. Finally, close the box securely and store it properly. This is a simple method, and you won't have to worry about the ginger spoiling even after 2 to 3 months. The ginger will still stay fresh and fragrant as if it were just harvested. Method 2. Soaking ginger with white liquor. Place the ginger into a small basin. If the ginger pieces are too large, cut them into smaller pieces. Add a little baking soda. Then pour in enough water to fully cover the ginger and stir well to dissolve the baking soda. Soak for 3 to 5 minutes to loosen the dirt stuck to the skin. Since ginger grows underground, cleaning it thoroughly is very important for both storage and hygiene. Use a toothbrush to scrub the skin clean. This method is especially suitable for people who do not like washing ginger multiple times. With this method, you only need to wash it once and can use it immediately later without rinsing again. I've added subtitles in multiple languages, so feel free to choose your preferred language and leave a comment below telling me which country you're watching from. It's wonderful that we can connect with people from all around the world. Personally, I really like this method, especially when preparing ingredients on weekends or during free time to save cooking time later on. Where are you from? Leave a comment below. I'm always happy to meet friends from all around the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for your support. After cleaning, let the ginger drain and dry on a rack in a cool place away from direct sunlight. You can let it air dry naturally, or use a hair dryer or paper towels if you need it to dry faster. Prepare a bottle of high-proof white wine and pour some into a small bowl or plate. Roll each piece of ginger in the wine until evenly coated. Everyone knows that white wine has disinfectant properties, but not everyone knows that it also helps preserve ginger very well. This method is very simple, yet effective. Have you tried it yet? Then let the ginger dry a little longer. The alcohol helps the ginger dry faster. Next, wrap each piece of dried ginger in plastic wrap. This method uses alcohol to disinfect and prevent air contact, helping the ginger stay fresh for at least 6 months. Where are you from? It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Next, prepare a sealed jar. Place the wrapped ginger inside, then close the lid. Store in a cool, dry place. Why does ginger spoil easily when exposed to ordinary water? Because water contains bacteria, which will multiply under suitable conditions. Meanwhile, alcohol has the ability to disinfect and prevent mold. When needed, simply take out a piece. After 1 to 2 months, the ginger will still be fragrant and have the same original flavor. Therefore, soaking ginger in alcohol and storing it in an airtight container will help prevent it from spoiling. The alcohol not only disinfects but also prevents the ginger from sprouting. When ginger sprouts, it absorbs all the nutrients and moisture inside, causing it to shrivel. Simply soaking, wrapping, and storing it properly will prevent the ginger from wrinkling or sprouting. Isn't that great? Method 3. Freezing ginger. Wash the ginger thoroughly and cut it into small pieces. After washing and letting it dry, cut it into sizes that suit your cooking needs. This way, you only need to take out the exact amount you need each time, which is very convenient. Where are you from? Leave a comment below. I love hearing from people all around the world. Place the ginger into a large container. And add a little cooking oil. Mix well so that each piece is lightly coated with oil. This oil coating helps prevent moisture loss and keeps the ginger fresh after thawing. Then close the lid tightly. Depending on your needs, you can divide the ginger into several smaller containers. Store them in the freezer to maintain a low temperature. This will keep the ginger fresh and prevent it from spoiling. Whenever needed, simply take some out and cook with it. This method not only extends the storage time, but also ensures that you always have fresh ginger ready to use. Frozen ginger still retains its flavor and nutritional value. I really like this method because you only need to prepare it once, but can use it many times later, saving time and preventing waste. Method 4. Soaking ginger in honey. Soaking ginger in honey not only helps preserve it, but also creates a natural remedy that is especially beneficial during cold days or when you have a cough or sore throat. Wash the ginger thoroughly, peel it if you prefer, then slice it thinly or cut it into thin strips. The thinner the slices, the more easily the ginger's essence will infuse into the honey and the easier it will be to use. Place the ginger into a sterilized and completely dry glass jar. Avoid any moisture to prevent mold from forming. Slowly pour in the honey until all the ginger is fully submerged. Where are you from? It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Use a clean spoon to gently press down and remove any air bubbles. making sure the ginger is completely covered. Seal the jar tightly and store it in a cool, dry place. Let it sit for a few months or keep it refrigerated. After 3 to 5 days, it will be ready to use. Honey-soaked ginger can be used to make tea, especially in the morning, to warm the body and strengthen the immune system. It is especially suitable for older adults or during cold weather. Each time you use it, simply take a small amount of ginger and honey without rinsing it again. Method 5. Sun-drying or dehydrating ginger. Wash the fresh ginger thoroughly and let it drain dry. You can peel the ginger or leave the skin on, depending on your preference. Slice it evenly into pieces about 2 to 3 millimeters thick so it dries more easily and avoids mold. Spread the slices evenly on a tray or mesh rack, making sure they do not overlap so they can dry evenly. Dry them under strong sunlight for 3 to 5 days until the ginger slices become crispy and can snap easily. At night, bring them indoors to avoid exposure to dew. Once completely dry, store the ginger in a sealed glass jar or zip bag. Keep it in a dry place away from direct sunlight. If you want to store it for even longer, you can vacuum seal it. This method helps preserve ginger for 6 months to 1 year, or even longer. Dried ginger can be ground into powder and used for cooking, making tea, infusing alcohol, or even as a traditional remedy. Which of the 5 methods I shared do you like the most? Leave a comment below. Personally, I think freezing is the simplest method. It allows you to store ginger for a long time without spoilage. It's extremely effective, and you'll always have fresh ginger ready to use. Do you still remember the 3 main methods? If you found this helpful, don't forget to share it with your friends. Just one share from you could help many other people as well. Please hit the subscribe button to support my channel. Thank you for watching and see you again in the next video.